Good morning, dear class 7 students. Dear students, let us begin the third chapter of the subject, that is greenhouse effect and global warming. So, dear students, greenhouse is very much useful for maintaining the atmosphere and the temperature of the earth. And today, when we see that there is a global warm taking place in all through the world, and we could see there is a ups and downs in the temperature, in the environment, in the atmosphere. So let us say how much the greenhouse is supporting to maintain the temperature of the earth. So we will begin with the first topic, that is the greenhouse effect. Have you ever seen a greenhouse? It is a structure made of transparent material like glass and is used to grow plant that requires warm temperature. So this is a greenhouse picture. You could see that the this greenhouse is made up of completely a glass, and you can see inside the plants, and small plants are planted. And even you have seen in your area maybe these types of structure, and the plants planted under the glasses. So these all things are done in order to maintain the temperature of the earth and in the atmosphere. Sun rays passes through the transparent glass and heat up the soil and the plants. So sun rays passes through this glass, and then it goes inside, and then it warm up all these plants inside. The warm soils in the plants emit infrared radiation, and the warm soil in the plant emit means send out infrared radiation. Infrared radiation means it is a electromagnetic radiation that is not visible with our own eye. It is in the atmosphere which moves, and then due to that infrared radiation, the soil becomes warm, and then it is heated. The trapped heat is released gradually, keeping the inside of the greenhouse warm during night. So the trapped heat which is inside the greenhouse, that slowly keeps the inside and greenhouse warm during the night, and then that's why this particular trapped heat that warm up at night, that warm up at night to just maintain the or to survive the plants. The atmosphere around the earth also acts like a greenhouse. So atmosphere around the earth also, as same as the greenhouse, this also works the same. The earth surface, including land, ocean and plant, absorb the energy coming from the sun. So these all different elements, land, oceans and the plants also absorb means they hold the heat of the sun. As they heat up, some of the energy is released in the form of heat. Atmospheric gas like water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane and nitrogen oxide absorb this heat and release it back towards the earth's surface. like the wall and the roof of a greenhouse. These gases prevent the heat from the heat releasing into space. Hence, these gases are called greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases help to keep the Earth's surface warm. So, greenhouse gases also they keep the Earth's surface warm, and they keep up the temperature in a proper condition. Now, the higher the amount of the greenhouse gases is the atmosphere, the more heat is trapped. As a result, the temperature of the Earth increases. This is known as the greenhouse effect. Now, causes of the greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases are emitted, sent out into the atmosphere through natural processes and human activities. The increase in the greenhouse gases cause an increase in Earth temperature. So, in the increase in a greenhouse gases cause the increase in the Earth temperature. Some factors that contribute to the greenhouse effects are, let us see, the burning of the fossil fuel. Large amount of fossil fuels such as coal and natural gas are used in transportation and production of the electricity. So, like coal, natural gases, diesel, kerosene, petrol, these all are the part of fossil fuel, and they are producing the smoke and so on, and also they are due to the heat of the smoke, they are disturbing the atmosphere. During their combustions, in the presence of air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water molecules are released into the atmosphere. So, from these vehicles or from this, would call the fossil fuels, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water molecules are released into the atmosphere. So that's why they are disturbing the better condition of the atmosphere. Deforestation. Plants and the trees use carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen during the photosynthesis. So plants and trees they release carbon dioxide, and plants and trees they take back, they absorb carbon dioxide and they release the oxygen during photosynthesis. However, large scale development activities have resulted in the cutting down of the forest to build houses. So we could see that the large number of jungles are cut in order to make buildings, roads, and the under other infrastructures. Hence, there are not enough trees to absorb the carbon dioxide present in the air. So that's why they are liking the trees to absorb the carbon dioxide which is present in the air. Trees are also failed for fuels. Burning wood releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So burning wood also, the fire also releases the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So dear students, today we will see up to this point only, and in the next class we will go to the or we will start the another point. Thank you.